What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Abriel, and if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And y'all, I'm just gonna jump into this video, okay? As y'all can see, I got my crawfish on deck with my lemonade. Okay, so I got my labor and delivery story time for you guys, because unfortunately everything happened so fast. The pain was so terrible to where I couldn't even get a labor and delivery video for you guys. So I have to tell you guys what happened and give you guys a story time. So just grab y'all popcorn and y'all drink or whatever and have a seat and listen to the story, okay? Because I'm gonna eat and talk to y'all. All right, so I'm just gonna start off by saying I ain't pregnant no more. And I'm so happy because y'all, it was a long 40 weeks, okay? A long 40 weeks. Anyways, let me just start off with that 23rd, because it started on the 23rd. I'm just gonna say that. So me and my husband was watching the Versus or whatever. That show was a hot mess. Anyways, we're watching that, and I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever. He wanted the baby out, I want the baby out. So we decided we have to get this baby out. So boom. And that happened around 10:30 on the 23rd. That's for the adults. If you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about. That happened around 10:30 on the 23rd. Okay. So went to sleep or whatever. I had about like 2 contractions that night on the 23rd. I had like 2 contractions and that was it. So we went to sleep and I was woken up to a pain, okay? That pain was like, whoo, hold on. So it was hurting really bad. So I tossed, I was on my right side and I had tossed to my left side to see if the pain would go away. But it didn't. So I got up, I shut up or whatever. So that was around 3:20, because when I got up, I checked my time on my phone. It was around 3:20 or whatever. And yeah, I was also checking my phone because my sister and my niece and my nephew were on their way to Iowa from Texas. So I was gonna text my sister to see, you know, how close they have gotten. So yeah, so I checked my time. It was like 3:20. So that was my first contraction, like I had that morning. So then I'm like, all right, text my sister, you know, see if they was good. Just text me back and was like, they good, they, you know, they still riding or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I tried those back off, but then like minutes later I had got another one, right? You're gonna have to excuse my cat in the background. He wanna come out the room or whatever, but anyways, so minutes later I got another one. So I'm like, okay, I had sat back up. I'm like, you know, these things are painful or whatever, but they're so far apart. So I'm like, whatever, they're far apart, they're painful, they might go away, because that's what they've been doing. They've been coming and going, coming and going. So, you know, just to myself, I'm like, this ain't the real deal, whatever. So keep playing games with me and stuff like that. So I got another one. I got another contraction or whatever. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start timing them. So my first one I timed was at 3:45. I timed that one, and then my next one was like 8 minutes later. So They were like 6 to 8 minutes apart at this point. Right? So boom. So now I goes into the bathroom. I'm just in the bathroom. Like, I had to use the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and then I started like having them more and more. Having more and more contractions. And I'm like, I don't know, something just told me, brush your teeth. I don't know, in the middle of my contractions, I just decided to brush my teeth. I think I was trying to get my mind off the pain. So as I brushed my teeth, my husband walked into the bathroom. You know, he's like, what, you can't sleep? I'm like, no, I'm having contractions. Or whatever. So then, they started hitting me harder. Like, I went to the floor or whatever. And then I was like, all right, these things better not be playing games with me, because they hurt so bad. I'm like kneeling to the floor in pain or whatever. So boom, after that, after I brushed my teeth, I did the dumbest thing in the world, y'all. Let me tell y'all right now, if you ever go in labor, or if you ever have contractions, I'm gonna say if you ever having like really strong contractions, don't do this. I went in the room and sat on the floor. That was the dumbest thing I could have done, because I sat on that floor and had a contraction. And when I tell you, I could not get up. Like, the contraction was hurt so bad, I couldn't move. So I was just stuck on the floor, which made it even more painful, because I'm sitting on the floor with my legs like crossed or whatever, and I'm just stuck because the contraction hurt so bad. I just was stuck. So I'm like, oh my goodness, why did I sit on the floor? That was stupid. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. If you guys are in labor, don't sit on the floor. Don't get down to where you won't be able to get up, because that makes the pain even just more horrible. So anyways, once that contraction stopped, I got up and got on the bed or whatever. At this point, my husband is woke still or whatever, because he couldn't go back to sleep. And I'm just in pain. So I'm in the bed, having these contractions, right? I'm timing them. Tell me why these contractions was a minute apart. I'm sitting there having a contraction a minute apart, and I didn't go to the hospital. I don't know why. So I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wait. I just want to wait it out or whatever before I go. I just want to wait it out. In my mind, I wanted to wait till my water break. Okay, that's what I really wanted to do. I think my dog is barking too. I don't know what's going on with these pets. The cat meowing and the dog barking. They're just rude. Anyways, so I just keep telling myself I'm gonna wait till my water break, because I don't want to go to the hospital and they send me home. Even though these contractions are a minute apart, I'm not about to risk getting sent home. So I just keep telling myself I'm gonna wait till my water break. That was another dumb idea. That was a stupid idea, because I was in so much pain, y'all. Them contractions was a minute apart. I was grabbing my husband's hand, squeezing his hand, and yet I still ain't said let's go to the hospital. So then boom, 5 o'clock it hit. 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, you know, I'm still gonna wait it out. Still waiting it out. I'm like, maybe my husband can go to work. I'm like, maybe he can go to work and everything, and you know, I still have time. So I'm like, nope. It's like 5:30 hit. Yeah, at this point, I have like a second in between each contraction to breathe. Like literally a second. Like, I have a contraction, I breathe, I have another one, I breathe, I have another one. They were like so close together. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, what was you waiting on? Why are you still at home? You know, like, why are you still here? So I you know, I just finally said, come on, we're going to the hospital. I can't take it no more. So I texted my sister, told her we're going to the hospital again. Around 5:30 something. I think like 5:38. I had texted her and told her we're on our way to the hospital. She's like, is it time? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, the epidural was sounding real good at this moment because the pain was so bad. I'm like, the epidural sounding good. And so, all right, I told my husband we're gonna tackle him. So in the middle of my contractions, I'm trying to get dressed. I go in the closet, grab a shirt, have a contraction, on the floor, screaming, ah. That one went away. I'm back in the closet, got some pants, got back on the floor, like leaning back on the floor, whatever. Like kneeling to the floor, whatever, screaming. That went away. I called the hospital, like, I'm on my way. I said, my name is Abrieal, I'm on my way. Contractions are a minute apart. And I couldn't say nothing else. She asked me how to spell my name. I had to give my husband the phone. And I was like, spell my name, please. Because I had another contraction. I couldn't breathe. It was just crazy. So, all right. At this point, I think my body knew I was going to the hospital because now I'm to the point to where I'm ready to push. Like, the pain was just that bad. So, all right, so boom. I go up the steps. Okay, I'm having a contraction. That went away. I went up the steps, had another contraction. That went away. I got to the living room, had another contraction. That went away. Got to the door, had a contraction. That went away. Open the door. It's pouring down raining. It's pouring down raining. So my husband had to go and get an umbrella. And I'm just like screaming like, oh my goodness, this is another 100 years. It's gonna take him to get an umbrella and I am in so much pain. It just felt like it took him forever to get an umbrella, but he moved pretty quickly. Just to me, I just felt like it's taking him too long. So, all right, having contractions. Now, I don't think I'm getting a break at all at this point. Once we got in the truck and headed to the hospital, I was not getting a break. They were coming. Contractions was coming. I'm like, I gotta push, I gotta push, I gotta push. It's pouring down raining. My husband driving as fast as he could without getting into an accident. Water up under his tires. You know, he's trying to keep control of the wheel so the water don't, you know, make us go off road or whatever. So anyway, so he's driving as fast as he could, trying to get us to the hospital safely. And I asked him, I remember asking him, like, can I cry? Because I know, like, he's driving, it's pouring down. I don't want to scream or distract him from the road, but I know I'm in so much pain, it's crazy. So I'm like, can I cry or whatever? He's like, yeah, baby, you can cry or whatever. I started crying for like a few seconds and then I stopped crying. I'm still screaming. And then I just remember telling myself, like, you're strong. It's not pain. You're about to meet your baby. This is a good thing. This is good things that's happening to your body. Like, that's all I can tell myself or whatever. So I highly recommend women that's, you know, in labor or going through labor that doesn't want the epidural, but there's so much pain. Just keep telling yourself you're strong. Like, you gotta tell, if you gotta yell it to yourself to the top of your lungs, if you gotta scream it from the mountaintops, you do that, because that pain is no joke. So yes, I'm telling myself I'm strong and I got this and I'm better than this and this and that. And then my husband, he's telling me, you know, you're stronger than the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, encouraging words. You need those encouraging words, because baby, my body was about to give up. The pain was so like unbearable. I felt like I wasn't about to be myself anymore. Like my body was about to just be in control of itself. But I had to keep telling myself, like, you're strong, you got this, or whatever. So for the ride to the hospital, I was just telling myself that. But as we riding, y'all, I had to like I didn't come out of my pants and underwear, but they were down a little bit, because I was like, look, this baby about to come out. So when he pulled up to the hospital, he pulled up to the door or whatever, I see the nurse coming with the wheelchair, you know, so he had to open the door and stuff like that. And he like, pull your pants up and stuff. I'm like, this baby about to come out. I can't worry about my pants right now. Like, this baby about to come out. So yeah, I believe we arrived to the hospital at about 6. I think we arrived to the hospital at like 6. And then the nurse was about to take me to triage. And as she pulling in triage, I'm like, ma'am, no ma'am. I'm like, I ain't got time to fill out no paperwork. I ain't got time to answer no questions. I ain't got time for y'all to put me in triage. I'm about to push. I said, I'm about to push, like he's about to come out or whatever. So she was like, okay, I'm just gonna take her upstairs to her room, get in the elevator, and I'm just screaming, I'm about to push. Like I'm just screaming like, I gotta push. The lady like, don't push, no, we can't handle baby in the elevator and stuff like that. I'm like, but it hurts so bad. They come out the elevator, boom, first room. They put me into like the first room to the left or whatever. And 2 nurses got my pants, underwear off real fast, gave me a gown, put that on me. And then they tried to tell me to lay on the bed, but I could not lay down. Like, I'm like, I cannot lay down. This hurts so bad. I'm screaming. All I kept saying was pain medicine. Pain medicine, pain medicine, pain medicine. Can I get some pain medicine? I want some pain medicine. I just wanted some pain medicine. I wanted something. I don't know if I even care what it was. I needed something. Y'all, that pain was so bad. And I always told myself, so I've been lying to myself for like 9 years. Okay, if y'all know, if y'all new here, I do have a 9-year-old. But for those who've been here, y'all know I have a 9-year-old. But for the past 9 years, I've been lying to myself, telling myself that back labor is the worst labor you can have. I was lying. Baby, this pain was nowhere in my back. This labor was all in my stomach. And it hurted so bad. Oh my goodness. It was the worst. The absolute worst. And I ain't doing that ever again. But so anyways, so yeah, they get me straight or whatever, but I ain't get no pain medicine. The nurse like, I gotta put the IV in to give you pain medicine. She couldn't find a vein in my left hand. She was looking. Couldn't get a vein in my left hand. She went to my right hand. She poked me one time, couldn't get no blood. So then they had to poke me again. She finally got in, so I'm at this point asking like, I'm like, what's taking so long with my IV? What's taking so long? What's taking so long? Because all I know is they better give me some pain medicine. So the lady was like, I'm trying to get your IV in. The quicker I get your IV in, we can get you some pain medicine or whatever. So then she finally got my IV in. They draw some blood. The one nurse went to go ask the doctor, because the doctor was in the room when I first got there, but then she left out. Oh wait, I left out a part. When I first got there, they checked me. The doctor checked me. I was at 9 centimeters. Okay, I was at 9 centimeters, so I wasn't getting the epidural. but I needed some pain medicine. So they was gonna give me fentanyl, I believe it was. But by the time she got the IV in, she was like, I'm just gonna check you again. And she checked me and it was time for me to push, y'all. So I did not get no pain medicine. And at 6:27, I pushed out a healthy 8 pound 6 ounce baby boy with no pain medicine. I sat on that bed, told myself this ain't happening ever again. As soon I was able to catch my breath, baby, I asked when can I get my tubal ligation. And so the doctor came in and she was like, we can do your surgery. So I had him at 6:27 a.m. So she was like, we can do your surgery at 2:00 p.m. but that means you cannot eat anything. Like, I wouldn't be able to eat at all that day. I said, oh, never mind. Because baby, I ordered me some breakfast. As soon as I got a chance, I was so hungry. I was hungry and I was not about to wait to eat. But I am gonna get that tubal ligation because you can't have no more kids. That was painful. And like right before I pushed or whatever, she had to break my water. And it's like, when as soon as she broke my water, my body just started going like my body just started pushing on its own anyway. Like, he was coming out no matter what. And I was like, just kept telling myself, just imagine if my water would have broke at home, he would have came right out. Like, you know, I wouldn't have had no time to get to the hospital. Because like, as soon as she broke my water, he was ready to come out. I pushed him out with 4 pushes. And baby, whew, let me tell y'all, I was like, I watched so many labor and delivery videos. I watched so many home births. And I was telling myself, oh, I can do that. I can do that. That's nothing. That's nothing. Baby, quickly changed my mind. That hurts. It hurts so bad. I was like, I ain't doing that no more. But overall, you know, he was healthy, I was healthy, everything was all good. And I got to go home the next day. Well, we got to go home the next day. So yep, right now baby boy is doing good. I am breastfeeding, so even though it's hard right now, it's hard to breastfeed. He fights a lot, so it's hard for him to latch on, but I pump a lot, I'ma say. So right now that's what I'm doing, just pumping him some bottles so he can eat. I don't want to give up on nursing him yet, because like when you nurse, you have a good connection with the baby, you know what I'm saying, and you just feel that bond. So that's what I like. That's how I felt when I nursed my daughter Jada. Like, we just had a bond because I was nursing her, and I want that connection with this baby too. But he doesn't want to latch on, so right now he's being bottle fed, and I pump it up. So yep, that was the quickest but most painful labor and delivery I've ever had. And you know, You know, I've been saying I ain't having no more since I got pregnant with him. He made sure that he like, I'm gonna make sure she don't have no more. I'm gonna give her an experience to make her feel like this better be the last one. Cause I can't. And I was just looking, like every time I had a contraction, I was just looking at my stomach, and the way my stomach would ball, like how hard my stomach would get, and like the ball my stomach had formed. Every time I had a contraction, made the pain even worse, because I'm looking at like, look how painful this looks. It was ridiculous. So yeah, and right now we're just enjoying time with him. So I will be introducing him to my YouTube family when he turns 1 month old. I did post him on social media, but not like a whole lot. Like, I just posted when we got home, because he was, you know, his siblings were so excited to meet him. I posted pictures like that. So, but when he turned 1 month old, I will introduce him to my YouTube family, so you guys get to meet him at 1 month old. Right now he is a week and 2 days. When you guys see this video, he's gonna be a week and 3 days, because today is Sunday, but this video won't be posted until Monday. So yeah, but y'all, that experience was crazy. It was so crazy. And my husband asked me, he's like, you want me to record? I was like, no. But I should have said yeah, like record certain stuff. Like, I just didn't want to have a video of me just screaming. You know, I don't want my labor and delivery video to be of me just screaming, hollering, and things like that. Because I honestly don't like those videos. So I don't want to make a video like that. Because if I turn on a labor and delivery video and the girl is screaming already, baby, I'm turning that off immediately. Like, I know it's her experience, and I know it's something she's going through, but if I know, okay, I'm about to give birth in a few weeks, a few months, or whatever, I don't want to watch this lady screaming and hollering. That's going to discourage me. That's going to make me be like, oh man, this is going to hurt. You know, and I don't want to be that way. So I like to watch a lot of videos. You know, that's just a bunch of positivity. You know, I mean, every woman is strong. I'm going to say that for a fact. We all are strong, because to carry a child and to grow a human, we gotta be real strong, okay? Mentally, physically, emotionally, we gotta be strong to do those things. But I just don't want to watch a woman in pain like that, knowing I'm about to go through the same exact thing. No. So a lot of videos I watch, you know, it's women who about to give birth, or who's giving birth. But it's, you know, it's calming. So, and one video I seen, it was on TikTok though, and you know, this girl posted her labor and delivery vlog, a portion of it on TikTok, the part when she was screaming and hollering in the hospital, and I'm like, girl, shut up. And that's mean, but I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch you screaming and hollering. So yeah. I wouldn't post a video like that. It's been a minute since I did a mukbang, so I figured why not do a mukbang, share my birth story with you guys on this lovely 4th of July, because that's when you guys are going to be seeing this. It's going to be 4th of July. So yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been real thirsty since pumping and nursing and all that. I've been real thirsty. Like, it takes a lot of fluids out of you. So I gotta put it back in. Yeah. Okay, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.